Hi guys, I am back with another video. I know it's been a long time. Things have just been a little crazy around here, obviously with the whole coronavirus stuff, although I'm not that concerned anyways, but we're not going to get into that. And it wouldn't be a Taylor Swift video without a cat meowing in the background, so there you have that. And yeah, I've just been busy trying to get things ready for the upcoming doll show, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in another video while I'm changing one of my reborns, because I actually have some more news on the upcoming show. And also this week I haven't really been able to get much done for the show because I haven't been feeling well. I don't know, I've been having some flare-ups with joint pain and stuff. So my 2 days off this week, I was like in bed almost all day because like I was just in so much pain. And I would try to like get up and do stuff, and the pain in my hands and my arms and my neck and my lower back were just awful. So I just had to take it easy this week, but I am here. It's Friday. I just got home from work. I only work till 3 on Fridays. So I'm going to jump in now, and we're going to read the deluxe album version number 3 of Lover, Taylor Swift's diary entries, which I absolutely love reading. If you haven't seen the video of me opening the deluxe versions of the albums where I actually show you the pictures in them, click on the iCard up above or the link in the description below, and you'll be able to see these pictures more up close. I believe I did like video bringing them up close to the camera. So let's get started. We've got a photo of Taylor at age 19, age 14, and age 15, and she's sort of done like some doodles around them. It says, "This journal belongs to Taylor Swift," and I am wearing my Taylor Swift era shirt, which I absolutely love it. So let's get started. August 29th, 2010, 20 years old. And this is her Speak Now tour ideas, which I was blown away. This was so cool. So like, this is why I love, one of the main reasons, not main reason, but it's one of the many reasons that I love Taylor Swift, is that she's so creative and she's so involved in the creative process of everything, from the songwriting to the album aesthetics, to what she wants her tour to look like and be like for each album. And she literally wrote all this stuff down. So she goes, themes for set, whimsy, vintage, boudoir, fantasy, which if you've ever seen the Speak Now tour, which you can find it on YouTube, this is basically what ended up being. Velvet, maroon, magenta, purple, rich color fabrics forming a tent, curtain, roof above the stage. Like, this was all stuff that ended up actually happening on her tour. Bird cages hanging, antique gold frames, snowy winter scene for the song Back to December. Maybe be lowered in a painting for opening. Recreate a church for Speak Now. Intro video, my mouth / lips up close. Now I can't remember if that did happen. I think it did. I think she did do a close-up of that. I can't remember what her how she entered for the show. I don't know if she did do the coming down in a picture frame. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it, but I will bring this up close to the camera so that you can see. Even she drew diagrams. This is the coolest thing. So she actually like sketched out diagrams of the screen, fabric, bird cages, drums, and you know, her coming down in the picture frame with her guitar. I mean, like, she's so brilliant. She's like a musical creative genius, strong businesswoman. I love it. May 19th, 2003, 13 years old. She literally writes here, "Oh, I was such a bitch today." Riley, cats, what can I say? Okay, so she says, "Oh, I was such a bitch today. When Mom picked me up, she was late again because she thought I had varsity singers. I was nasty to everybody. Oh, I tried to practice my songs for Nashville, but I completely psyched myself out and broke down crying. I don't know if I can do this. I want it so bad, but I get so scared of what might not happen. When I miss notes, oh, here we go with trying to make out her handwriting again. When I miss notes, I dive bomb, I think, and the whole thing goes crashing down. I just have to breathe in and breathe out, breathe in, relax. Nashville is not going to kill me. I can handle it. I'm okay. I'll be fine. I'm young. I'm talented. They'll see it in me. I'll be okay. I've got to hang on. Can't worry. I'm only 13. I'm allowed to make mistakes, right? Oh, this is a lot to handle. Taylor Swift. P.S. Pray for a better day tomorrow." And she drew like a little heart. June 19th, 2003, 13 years old, in Nashville, Tennessee. "Hey, diary. This morning I woke up and I went over to RCA Records and did a small showcase and chatted with them. We talked to this girl and she was really hip and cool with me. They really liked me and said that they would call on Monday because she would be on vacation that weekend. Then we headed over to Capitol Records and met with the president and the vice president of the company. They totally flipped out over me. They even said I was the most talented 13-year-old they had ever seen. They told me that I should be thanking God every day for the incredible gift He gave me. Well, I appreciate the compliment, but then they followed it up with, I just hate to see you jump into this right now and have a short-lived career. They very politely agreed that country is directed to 35-year-olds. Radio just doesn't play teens. That's where I'm going to prove them wrong. Well, he took me on a tour of the building and gave me about 25 CDs of Capitol's artists. Isn't that nice? Then we went back to the hotel, and then we went to the Bluebird Cafe. This cafe is where 4 songwriters go in and sing their songs. We sat all the way in the back. I have a radio call, meeting with Warner, and a flight to catch tomorrow. I need my sleep. I have a good feeling about RCA. What's funny about this is that she ended up not signing with RCA, but she did end up playing at the Bluebell Cafe, and that's where she was discovered and signed with Big Machine Records. October 15th, 2003, 13 years old, Wyomissing. I don't know. It's hard to make out her handwriting. Hey, I really have decided that school is a big disappointment. It's only cool when you're popular. I'm not. It's cool when you have a boyfriend. It's cool when everybody likes you. I don't have that. But my extracurricular life is what really matters to me. I guess I'm just not good enough for people my own age, or maybe I'm not bad enough. She wrote a peace sign, signed her name. And then there's like this page that she filled out. Like it has like little like prompts, and she filled it out. So this was June 3rd. It doesn't, oh wait, sorry, June 3rd, 2006, 16 years old. And she wrote, so it says weather, and she filled in Stormy. On the radio, me. What's going on? I've been on WSIX 98 so much lately, and it's unbelievable. I am excited about being on the radio. I've been winning song challenges across the country. My concerns, dude, I just want things to keep being amazing. I feel great. Feel like all the work is finally paying off. Tomorrow, lunch with Abigail. Monday, Phoenix, open for Hootie and the Blowfish at a huge radio event. And then, oh, this is like a continuation of it. So she writes, oh gosh, today was great. I got up early and went to Love Shack, a studio downtown with Mom. There I had an ISDN phone interview for Westwood One Radio, then one for NASCAR Radio, then we broke for lunch, then went to Sirius Radio, and that went amazing. Then an interview at CMT Radio, then went to the label to label envelopes of singles, then went home, and me and Abigail watched GAC night. I don't know. Then went to the volleyball courts, then answered like 100 emails over MySpace. Then my friend called me and said that they heard Tim McGraw on the radio, and I couldn't believe it. I'm so excited. This is such an unbelievable life. I'm so happy. God, I'm so lucky to be doing this. I really just hope things keep going great. And oh my God, this is all I've been waiting for. December 30th, 2007, 18 years old. I apologize for not writing in so long. A lot has happened. Let's see. Christmas. It was great. Austin and Andrea had their mindset on frying the turkey this year. So the day before Christmas Eve, my friend and I were sent to Walmart to buy a turkey fryer. Apparently no one in the store knew where a turkey fryer would be located. So 1 hour and 50 million, will you sign this later? We had, so 1 hour and 50 million, will you sign this is later? We had a turkey fryer, which we found in the garden section of all places. Frying the turkey was a cute idea. I give Mom credit for being creative. They had the little rig, I think, set up in the backyard, and the 70 barrels of oil. It was great. When it actually came to making edible food, that's where the whole thing fell apart. The turkey actually melted in the turkey fryer. It was disgusting. We had a vegetarian Christmas dinner. Present exchanging was cool. I painted my dad 2 paintings for his office, and Mom cried like a baby when we played The Best Day DVD I made her. The Best Day is one of her songs that she wrote for her mom, and it makes me bawl every time. I got an iPhone from my parents, and I'm so obsessed with it. It's not even funny. It's my soulmate. September 16th, 2009, 19 years old. The things that can change in a week. Let's just say, if you had told me that Kanye West would have been the #1 focus of my week, the media, and my part in the VMAs, I would have looked at you cross-eyed. If you had told me that I would win the award I was nominated for, I wouldn't have believed you. And if you had told me that one of the biggest stars in music was going to jump up on the stage and announce that he thought I shouldn't have won on live television, I would have said that stuff doesn't really happen in real life. Well, apparently it does. That was awful. Kanye West is such an ass. I'm sorry. Ugh. June 16th, 2010, 20 years old. This was written in Nashville. So I've been a little studio rat since the tour ended, and it ended oh so beautifully in front of 55,000 screaming fans at Gillette Stadium. It was just wow. Ever since, I wake up to my cell phone alarm around 9:30 each morning, throw on a sundress, skip makeup, tie my hair in a messy side braid, and head out the door with no shoes on, because the only walking outside I'll be doing is from my house to my car, then from my car 3 steps to Nathan's basement studio. The CMT Awards were last week. I shocked the world and straightened my hair that night. Gasp! I worked on a song for a few days, then basically finished it in the car on the way to Nathan's this morning. It is so good, and I can safely say I am done writing this record. This song is up-tempo and hooky and sort of torn sounding, like this horrible stressed confusion that comes on when you know the person you're pining away for is in a room, and for some reason there are these invisible walls keeping things from being okay. So you're not fine, and they're not fine, and I'm so happy that I wrote that song. I'm not sure which song that is that she wrote, because she doesn't give the title, but I'm curious to know. She was 20 when she wrote that. I wonder if that was around the time of the Red album being made. March 16th, 2011, 21 years old. She wrote this in Paris, France. We went to Germany, then Venice, Italy, then Milan, Germany. Was an amazing crowd. I was on a serious show high after that one. We spent our 2 days off in Venice, and it is crazy there. You have to travel everywhere by boat, and there are old houses where the front door steps lead straight down into the water. I'd heard about it, but actually seeing it is so surreal. The next day I went exploring a little in the morning, but I went back to the hotel and slept all day. I think I was catching up on sleep. I think I was catching up on sleep. I didn't get the whole trip. It wasn't until Venice that I actually slept a full night. We took a side trip to Schwangau? Not sure what that is. Where they have the Castle Neuschwanstein. I've been in love with that castle since I was a little kid. I did a report on it in the 4th grade. We drove 2 hours outside of, I can't make out what she wrote there. Someplace starting with an M. To Rouen, I mean a remote farmland stuck in the 1600s Rouen, Germany, and stayed in a tiny old hotel. My room had a circular bed that I couldn't sleep in. One leg is always dangling off the side, because Taylor's like a super tall person, so I can totally see how a circular bed would not work for her. Dangling off the side. And went shopping in this little village surrounded by Fort Castle walls, because the town was built in the 1600s. We went to this little shop where we poured our own balsamic vinegar into bottles. I got this cranberry balsamic vinegar that is so good. You could probably drink it. I actually did. Anyway, she actually did drink it. Okay. Anyway, today I had a lot of anxiety about my career because I don't know what to do for the Mean music video. It's such an important song and message, and it just isn't coming together. I get so stressed out. I played our Millen show tonight, then flew to Paris. My life is so beautiful right now. Every once in a while, I have to remind myself to breathe and take in the view. This is February 2012, and this is her jotting down the lyrics to Holy Ground. And I don't know if any of them changed. Let's see. I was reminiscing just the other day. Was having coffee all alone, and Lord, it took me away back to the first glance feeling on new time. You were the last word falling out the end of the rhyme. And how he took off faster than green light go. Oh yeah, this is very different. Yeah, you skipped the conversation when you already know. On the door, I left a note with a joke we'd made. That was the first day. Darling, it was good, never looking down. But right there where we stood was holy ground. So yeah, some of those lyrics I think are a little bit different. June 10th, 2012, 22 years old. I've been in the studio nonstop. This week I was in with Max Martin and John Schallback, the guys I wrote Getting Back Together with. The first day I had to do this corporate performance for an arena full of managers. I played Love Story and Mean solo acoustic, and Justin Timberlake was emceeing, so he introduced me. Hilarious sense of humor. He was making the whole arena laugh. When I finished there, I got on the plane, and this idea came to me. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. I wrote the entire chorus on the plane ride to LA, and when I landed, I went straight to the studio and played it for Max and John. They absolutely loved it. I was so excited. I wrote 22 about how much fun I've been having this summer and this year in general. It's so carefree and sounds like a summer anthem. I was floating on a cloud after we wrote it. The next day I brought them a chorus called Trouble that's about how I should have known what I was getting into. We came back to Trouble and it turned out to be absolutely amazing. It's so edgy and unexpected. It's almost dubstep, and my friends love that one the most. I love writing so much. It's the only thing that makes total sense to me. If I missed a day in the studio, I'd be so mad at myself. God, I've been having such a beautiful life lately. I can't believe it. It's like there's magic in the air. Friday was my day off. I woke up and went hiking. Then went home and showered, painted my nails, daydreamed about our trip for the 4th of July. This is October 17th, 2012, LA. And this is the lyrics to This Love, which I love that song so much. I'm going to see if like anything changed because I feel like it was pretty much, okay. Clear blue water, high tide come and brought you in. Skies grew darker, currents swept you out again. In silent screams and wildest dreams, I never dreamed of this. This love is good, this love is bad. This love is alive, back from the dead. These hands had to let it go free, and this love came back to me. So far, it's the same. Twisting, turning, tried to keep warm with someone new. Lantern burning, flickered through the night for only you. Through losing grip or sinking ships, you showed up just in time. This love is good, this love is bad, this love is alive, back from the dead. These hands had to let it go free, and this love came back to me. This love left a permanent mark. This love is glowing in the dark. These hands had to let it go free, and this love came back to me. Your kiss, my cheek, I watched you leave. Your smile, my ghost. I fell to my knees. When you're young, you just run, but you come back to what you need. Yeah, so those are basically what the final lyrics were. May 30th, 2014, 24 years old. She wrote this in Shanghai. So we got to China at around 2 p.m. and I know it would completely ruin me if I slept when I got to the hotel. So I decided to work out. Why is this pen running out? She literally wrote in caps, "Why is this pen running out?" And then proceeded to write in another colored ink, got like a new pen. Just went to my purse and got my own pen. So a crazy story unfolded in the last 24 hours. Last night, I had this vivid dream where the photo I'd chosen for the album cover wasn't good enough, intriguing enough, artful enough. It woke me up, I couldn't shake it, and it stayed with me all day because that nagging feeling, because that nagging feeling I'd been pushing back for weeks was now confirmed in my gut. It wasn't good enough. I went to the venue, mind racing, wondering if I'd have to do an entirely new photo shoot. I got to my dressing room with newer versions of the cover. I looked at it and felt nothing. The team pulled up this new scanned file of the Polaroids we had taken during the shoot. I saw it within 10 seconds, the shot, the cover. It's a Polaroid of me sitting against the beige wall with a blue seagull sweatshirt on, and you can see my red lips, but the photo cuts off my eyes. And for some reason, unknown to me, it's the most intriguing photo I've ever seen. I think it's the mystery of not seeing my eyes. Maybe it just looks effortlessly cool. And so she drew like a little drawing of the photograph. So that was like the 1989 cover. The craziest moment came when something caught my eye. The cover photo is photo number 13. I kid you not. I played 13, yeah, her lucky number. I played a sold-out show in Shanghai tonight, and the crowd was amazing. Tomorrow we go to Tokyo, where they'll have the whole what? Ticker tape? They'll have the whole ticker tape parade at the airport? What? Maybe I'm misreading her handwriting again. Tomorrow we go to Tokyo, where they'll have the whole, I swear it looks like TICKER. Ticker tape parade at the airport? Smile and wave. Okay. Anyways, that is the end. And then there's this whole page of photos, which, as I said, check out the video in the iCard or the description below so that you can have a look at these. As I said, it wouldn't be a Taylor Swift video without a cat. So, you know, it's what it is. And then this is the poster. I can't remember if I showed this in the video where I was opening them, but this is the poster. Came with it. I absolutely love this Argyle sweater that she's wearing. And I follow an account called Taylor Swift Style that finds like where to buy like the outfits she wears. This shirt, guys, this sweatshirt was like $1,000 or something like that. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford that sweater. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm glad I managed to do this before my battery died on me. I hope you enjoyed hearing volume number 3. Stay tuned for volume number 4, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.